Praise God.
Pretty good. Thumbs up. Josiah.
Growing up, I've always been Christian. I was raised that way. We had a church that we went to every Sunday. I was used to going to Bible studies. Being in the church was very integrated into my life. I accepted Jesus into my heart at a very young age, and I know my sister got baptized and she got silly bands as a present, so I knew from that very moment I had to get baptized. Yeah, I was young. I didn't fully understand what it meant to follow Jesus with my life, but I lived it. I knew a lot of the verses. I was at the church all the time, but it wouldn't really hit me until about 7th grade. My dad got fired from his church job at that church that we had been to all our lives. Everything was changing so fast, and it was honestly hard not to question God at that time. We had to go to a new school. We had to go move into an apartment. We had to even find a new church. We were just really left wondering what we should do. At that camp, there was a message that was preached and a song that focused on trusting God. And I felt like I truly felt God's presence for the first time in my life. And through the next few years of my life, and even now, I've been learning how to trust God through everything in my life, knowing that He has a purpose for me. Sometimes I feel like I have a weak testimony. I've heard other people bring a room to tears with their stories, and honestly, I feel envy for them sometimes. But I've realized that it's not about the significance of me and my story, but of God and what He did in my life, and He still brought me through all my hardships, and is continuing to do that to this current day. And I know that I can trust Him in that. If He wants to use my story, then He can. And so I need to be obedient by sharing it. God can use your story no matter how unimportant you may think it is, and you should never discount God's influence, and you should put your trust in Him.